The Royal Palace of Mandalay is the last royal palace built by the last Burmese monarchy. During a World War II bombing raid, a fire destroyed all but two buildings of the Royal Palace, the Royal Mint and the Watchtower. During the 1990s, the government of Myanmar decided to rebuild the palace following the original design, but using modern materials. The palace was completely made from teak wood. It had carvings of mythological creatures, floral designs and astrological symbols. It was built in the center of a large, perfect square fort citadel. The four walls surrounding it are just over 2 kilometers long, and originally there were 12 gates leading into the city, each designed with a different zodiac sign. The moat that surrounds the walls is 60 meters wide and several bridges cross it. When King Mindon Min founded Mandalay in 1857, he ordered construction of a new royal palace called the Maya Nan San Kya. The old royal palace in the former capital, Amarapura, was built in 1782. Many buildings from there were dismantled, transported to Mandalay and rebuilt there. They included a monastery, throne halls, a court, the watchtower, public halls and a library. The 1990s reconstruction of Mandalay's royal palace features more than 40 timber buildings built to resemble the 1850s originals. In 1885, almost 30 years after the palace's construction, the British took Mandalay, ending the Konburang dynasty. Many of the artifacts that were in the palace then are still on display in the British Museum in London now. Today, part of the Citadel complex is used by the Myanmar Army, but the palace and surrounding gardens are open to the public. The orientation of buildings was extremely important. The rest was the direction of death, where all funeral processions would leave the palace through the west gate, heading at the setting sun. And the east, seen as the most honourable point of the compass, the source of life, is still the main entrance and the only entrance that foreigners may use. Great care was taken to follow the ritual and layout of earlier royal cities. Many elements of the palace designs can be traced back in time, past the early Bagan kings into ancient Chinese and Indian dynasties. After consultations with court astrologers, the most auspicious date was selected of 13th February 1857, when the first stone was placed in Mandalay. It is rumoured that the tradition of performing human sacrifice was followed, with 52 men, women and children being buried below massive teak posts, which were set in strategic points about the palace. The ghosts of the victims were thought to remain close to their point of death and provide protection for those living within. Construction was completed in 1859, and Myanmar's final royal city became fully occupied. The palace opens daily from 7:30 AM until 5 PM. The entrance fee is 10,000 Myanmar Kyat, and the ticket allows you into 5 different archaeological zones in Mandalay. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and remember to like and share this video. Plus, subscribe to my channel to see my future videos.